What the heck are content pillars? Why do you need them in your business? And how do you figure out what they are for you? Hi friends, and welcome to this video. My name's Danielle, and in 2018, I quit my full-time job to start a very successful yoga business, which I quickly grew to become Muskoka's #1 rated yoga instructor, Muskoka's #1 rated yoga studio. And in 2022, I decided to leave that all behind, move across the country, and now I teach other people how to start and run their own successful small businesses. Let's go ahead and jump right into today's content. What the heck are content pillars? Content pillars are the 3 to 5 topics that you as a brand are going to talk about consistently. You may have also heard of them as content categories or content buckets, but at the end of the day, they all mean the same thing. In order to establish these content pillars, you are going to need to niche down in your business. Oftentimes when we start a business, we want to be the doer of all things. We want to offer all the services and all the solutions. But in order to become an expert in your field, you need to get specific. In fact, the more focused and niche we can get in the beginning, the more likely we are to build that know, like, and trust with our audience faster. Your content pillars are going to be specific to your brand, but let me give you a few examples on the screen here. So the easiest example I like to use is the yoga studio owner. That is exactly what I used to do, and these are the topics that I used to consistently talk about. So as a yoga studio and a yoga instructor, I would often talk about yoga, I would talk about meditation, I would talk about EFT, I would talk about journaling, and I would talk about lifestyle. Similarly, you could also have a doula or a birth coach whose content pillars could be talking about nutrition during pregnancy, self-love, the importance of movement during pregnancy, and then what to do after birth. Another example might be a fashion content creator who would talk about street style, different body types, body positivity, beauty, and mindset. You want to make your content pillars something that you know a lot about, but also something that you are open and willing to talk about consistently. And having these content pillars established will really help you to narrow down what kind of content you should be creating on your social media so that you're not just throwing spaghetti at a wall and hoping that it's going to stick. So one thing I often talk about with my audience is the 5x6 method. And so with this method, we are going to take our 5 content pillars and apply it to the 6 different types of Instagram content you should be creating. So that being said, generally on Instagram and TikTok as well, there are 6 types of content you should be creating. These are sharing your story, behind the scenes, community building, educational, inspirational, and offers and invitations. Feel free to go back and screenshot those for a little bit of an explanation on what each type of content entails. But essentially, once we have our 5 content pillars and our 6 types of Instagram content, we're going to use that to generate 30 content ideas, meaning that we will apply all 6 content types to all 5 content pillars. Once you've hashed out these ideas, you have a plethora of opportunities to create Instagram static posts, reels, TikToks, blog, or YouTube content that all applies to your specific niche. For best results, I recommend using some sort of content calendar to take these ideas and implement them into your strategy to figure out when you're going to post them. If all of this sounds good to you and you're ready to get started on your journey of planning your social media content, check out my small business Instagram planner. This includes an in-depth description of everything I've talked about in this video, plus it gives you access to my very own spreadsheets. These will help you to not only brainstorm your content, but brainstorm your hashtags and figure out how you're going to fit it into your calendar. Everything you need to know is linked down below, and if you have any questions, you know where to find me.